Hey, what's going on, Aries? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your May monthly read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, you like the vibe here, everyone is welcome. Subscribe, stay a while. I've made a lot of great connections, and I've seen a lot of great connections being made in this community, and that's what I did it for. I mean, I wanted people to make connections. I wanted to make connections of my own, but I also wanted other people to find other people that maybe wouldn't have found each other, you know? And I get so many positive comments and so many positive emails that, you know, it just really makes my day, and I hope to return the favor. Actually, one email I got, I really wanted to share this one. I'll get to the reading. I'm sorry if I'm yapping, but this one really, it really got to me. So when I first began, there was a couple people, you know, the day one people that were with me from the very beginning. Two of them had met, you know, chatted, got to know each other. And I just got an email that they're getting married in June. One's an Aries and one's a Leo. So I thought it was relevant. Congratulations to you guys. And yeah, so that being said, let's get it. Ooh. Here's what we have for Aries for May 2021. Oh, we're using the Illuminati Tarot, in case I didn't mention that. So the first thing I see, Aries, is this, there is someone from your past. This is a past person. Now I feel like this is someone that I feel like they had a hard time committing to you. You know, I feel like you had an unreal connection, and I feel like that connection hasn't gone anywhere. But it's almost like you got to the point where you were sick of not getting what you want. You were sick of them not committing because you're worth committing to. You knew that. You know, if they didn't see it, too bad for them. I feel like that's the attitude that we had. You know, I feel like it almost got to the point where you were sick of their bullshit. You were sick of waiting. You were sick of them not seeing what was right in front of you. And if they can't see it, then it was time to move on. But even though I feel like there has been some separation, I feel like it's still hard to really let go. You know, I feel like it's like you knew there was something there. You knew that there was more to this person than that I don't know, I'm stuttering, that they let on. You know, and I feel like it still gives you anxiety because they felt right. It felt like there was so much more there. It felt like the potential was off the charts. But it comes to a point where you got to decide whether or not what you see and what becomes reality is ever going to line up. You know, sometimes we have to let people go that we don't necessarily want to let go. Or, you know, that we see something so much more, but they don't see it. we have to let them see it. Now, I feel like this person was guarded. I feel like they had a hard time to commit, like you felt from them. But you knew you deserved it. You knew you deserved more. You were well aware of what you deserved, and they weren't giving you that. So it's almost like that's the reason we had to walk away from this. We had to let them have that time to figure it out. They either needed to figure it out and go away, or figure it out and come back. And if they're coming back, they got to come back right, come back correct. Because I feel like you had other options. I feel like you still have other options. But I feel like deep down you knew that this wasn't really over. Deep down you knew that that wasn't the end. And I know you love hearing this because everybody does. I feel like you are absolutely right. This isn't the end. This is only the beginning. They didn't see what they had. They needed that time to step back. They needed time to think about it. Like, that four of swords, they needed to step back. They needed you to let them go. They needed to understand that you're not accepting no second-rate bullshit. They come to you correct, or they don't come at all. Now, even though you have other options, this person is coming back. And they're coming back stronger than ever. They're coming back with a whole different outlook. Because without you, they felt defeated. Without you, they felt empty. And they weren't able to walk away from this. They thought they could play it cool. They thought they could get what they wanted and not have to invest. But that's not what this is. In order to deserve your love, they have to earn it. And in order to earn it, you have to put in. They weren't putting anything into this, but they were expecting something back. Now, I feel like when this person comes back and they want to make this right, I feel like it will cause some internal struggle within you. Because part of you is going to wonder if they've changed at all, or if they just miss you. Because sometimes people come back and it's because they miss us. It's not because they've changed at all. And just because they miss us doesn't mean things are going to change. We have to have that person figure it out and then come back complete. Now, I feel like that old person that you were dealing with, that has come to an end with that death card. I feel like this person is new. They're coming back, and they're coming back in a different way because they know that what they gave you before it's not going to keep you. And this person wants to keep you. They know what they want. I feel like they always did. They just didn't know how to get it. They didn't realize that they actually have to put in work. And for a lot of people, what they don't understand is real relationships are work. If you want the payoff, you got to put in, you got to put in the grind. But it's like anything else in life. The more effort you put in, the more you get out. And they're starting to see that. Now, I'm not saying, when they open up this communication and they come back, there is going to be an internal struggle within you. It's going to be hard to really know what this person, if this person's changed and how they've changed and whether or not it's good enough for you. That's going to be the internal struggle when they open that communication. But you don't have to accept them back wholeheartedly. You don't have to open the door, roll out a mat, put them on the couch and make them a sandwich. Make them make you a sandwich. Make them put in the effort, and they will. Because they know you're worth it. They knew you were worth it before. I just feel like they had commitment issues. I feel like they had a hard time, really understanding what a true relationship is. A true relationship isn't one person putting in all the effort and the other person just kind of sitting around and getting the glory or getting the payoff. We both got to put in the effort. And like I said, coming back, they will put in that effort. They will show you that they've changed. And I feel like you're going to find a lot of balance. And like I said, you knew they were coming back. Honestly, I feel like even when you walked away, you knew it wasn't over. And you were right. It wasn't over. Sometimes we need to walk away. It doesn't mean they're not our person. It doesn't mean it's not going to work out in the future. It just means sometimes they need a reality check. And this person needed one, and you gave them one. And now they're coming back, and now you're going to get balance. Now you're going to have somebody who's putting in the effort, and someone that, I just feel like we have the family card here. We also have the 9 of Cups, a lot of emotional fulfillment, and we have a strong foundation being built. Because now we have two people working toward the same goal. Like I always say, if you want a queen, you got to act like a king. And if you want a king, you got to act like a queen. It's just that simple. You're not anybody's second. And if you feel that way in a relationship, you may not be in the right one. Like you're not a door prize. You're not a runner-up prize. You're the prize. And until they see it that way, you got no time for them. And I feel like that's what happened with this. Now, even though you have other options, I feel like that's what's going to cause the internal struggle. It's like, do you go down the same road? Do you give this person a second chance? You don't have to give them a second chance. You don't have to accept them back in wholeheartedly. Make them work for it, and they will. And you will get what you want. Like I said, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. We have the family card. We have a strong foundation being built here. That self-imposed prison that they have themselves in before, that death card, we put an end to that. Now, a lot of times, we have to look at it this way. Sometimes we're with the right person at the wrong time. It doesn't mean it's never going to be the right time. It just means right now isn't. Right now they have shit that they need to do to make it right. And sometimes, sometimes we really need to walk away from someone, even though we have a connection. Because if this would have went forward, if this would have went any further before, I feel like we would have got across some bridges and burnt them, and we would never be able to prepare that. But where it went to, I feel like it was the right time to walk away. And I feel like your intuition was telling you that. But your intuition was always also telling you that deep down, I feel like it was telling you that this person will be back. Because this is your person. Like you have a strong connection with this person that I don't feel like you had with anybody else. But it wasn't perfect. So we had to wait. With this person, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Sometimes it's not. If it doesn't work, we have to take a break. It's like when you're studying. That time when you're studying and you're studying so hard that everything starts to blur together and nothing makes sense anymore. We have to take a break. A lot of people think if it doesn't work the first time, it's never going to work. But like I said, you don't have to roll up the carpets for this person. Just listen to what they have to say. Let them put in the work. You already did your work. They didn't show up when you did your work. so you don't have to show up wholeheartedly when they start putting in their work. But I feel like you will see a different side of this person. I feel like you will feel that void that you had before being filled. And I feel like that's what's going to help us move forward, because I see a lot of, I see a very bright future for the two of you. I feel like this was your person. But like I said, sometimes it's not meant to be the time, sometimes the time isn't right. I mean, there's so many different examples of that, like people that, get together very young and then they grow apart, but then they find each other again later on in life. They were meant to be together. They just weren't meant to be together at that time. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.